Moving on with our project, we evaluated so far the euro US dollar. Let's try to take a look at the Great Britain pound US dollar. We had already a couple of examples there on the Great Britain pound US dollar when we've looked at the standard interpretation and described the strategy. So let's start from the beginning of October, and this is a bullish trend. A bullish trend, price to the upside here. We are looking at this candle. This might be potential as the color CCI is green. If you are looking at the KGFI there, the KGFI is positive. It is above the moving average, and normally this is a buy call signal with the expiration date to be the very next candle. So this is a loser. Moving on, still to the upside. We should buy this candle as well. Everything seems to be in place. Price above the upper side of the channel. Color CCI green, KGFI above the moving average. So we are buying this candle here. We are buying calls for this candle here with stop loss the very next candle, and the outcome is a losing one. Moving on, price is moving to the downside now. We have a breakout here, price going below the middle point of the high-low middle indicator. It is in the lower half of the channel. Normally the CCI is red, KGFI signals a sell position, so we should buy puts here to the downside. But at the expiration date, price is indicating us an option that expired out of the money. Moving on, and this would be our candle as well. If you look at the KGFI is minus 6.98, so it is below zero. Everything seems to be in place. We are buying puts on this outcome, but price goes to the upside at the expiration date, the very next candle, and this is a loser as well. Moving on for the breakout, this seems to be a winner. We are not even watching the conditions anymore because it is clear. Buying puts there, expiration date the very next candle. This is a winner, we said. Sorry about that. And moving on, this would be again a selling signal with minus 34 for the KGFI. Putting this one here and buying puts there with the expiration date to the very next candle. This is a loser. Moving on, and this would be again another signal to the downside. Buying puts here with the expiration date the very next candle, but this is a loser as well. Here buying calls with the expiration date the very next not this one but this one, and this one, let's see if the close here is 59.48, the close here 59.44. Finally a winning trade for the Great Britain pound US dollar. And then moving on with our analysis, price moves to the upside. This is a winning trade. This should be another good signal, but the KGFI is below the moving average, so we are not taking it into consideration. Moving on, this is good, a good buy signal. Buy calls expired in the money, out of the money. Then moving on, price still looking at this to be a valid binary option. KGFI minus 0, so KGFI does not validate the trade, but it does validate it on the next candle, so we should buy it on the next candle here. But if we buy it on the next candle here, buy call, so 161.95, expiration 87, you will see it expires actually out of the money, so a loser. Let's see on to the downside here. Price is breaking to the downside. This should be a sell signal, but as you can see, the moving average is below the KGFI, so we are not taking it into consideration. We do take into consideration this one, as price is below the middle point of the high-low middle. So let's say that this is a valid signal to the downside, and it provides a nice return. This one is going to the upside, but the KGFI does not confirm. This one is going to, it's still not valid, not valid, not valid. This one should be our signal to the downside, but it's a loser into Friday closing 160.12. So this should be a sell signal, but it expired out of the money. So like we did on the euro dollar, we had euro dollar on this period of time, the 1st of October, 8th of November, going for cable, and just write it down there. Great Britain pound US dollar from the 1st of October 2013 until the 8th of November 2013, we had, let's count together, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 trades. So the strategy generated 15 trades. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we had 9 losers. And of course 6 winners. Still on the negative side on this strategy, but let's say that maybe this is just a situation, let's say a chance that because these two pairs, Euro US dollar and Great Britain pound US dollar, they are usually traveling into the same direction. And let's see what the results would be with the next currency pair. We're going to take a look at the next one in line. Stay tuned, please.